Hello everyone, this is Cindy J and welcome back to my channel. My channel's called Everything Cindy J, and today I wanted to share something very important with you. Um, it's about being a victim of identity fraud or identity theft, so to speak. And so a couple years back, I was a victim of identity theft, and from there, my credit took a big hit, and it's been a serious road in trying to pretty much prove that it's not me, and also prove that these are the things that I owe. So for those of you who are in the predicament that I'm in, or you're trying to rebuild your credit score, or you're trying to build credit, these are the steps I took. And I want to say, quite frankly, it took between 6 months to a year for me to really see a decent score that I could be able to get credit with. But first, I want to say what you want to do. These are going to be the steps that you need to take, and I'm going to put them on the description below this video, so you can also check them out and you can try them. These tips do work. So without further ado, I'll just tell you what it is. First, what you want to do is go ahead and download your credit report. And from there, once you download your credit report, what you want to do is make sure you see anything that's on there that is inconsistent and that's not yours. You want to make sure you circle it, take a copy of that credit report, take it down to the police department, go ahead and file you a police report. Then on your online, there is a identity theft kit that you can fill out. It has an affidavit. You can get it notarized by your bank or any notary of republic that you want to use. And then from there, these are the credit solutions that'll work for you. First, you want to, once you have the police report in place, you want to get something like Experian Boost. And Experian Boost, as long as you're paying your bills on time, whether it be a light bill, a phone bill, internet bill, whatever bill it is, rent, whichever one it is, what they're going to do is report everything that you pay on time, and your score goes up. Your score may go up between, I want to say, about like 23 points to maybe 60 to 80 points, depending on how many things that you pay on time and that they're reporting. And they report to all three credit bureaus, but mainly it'll be on your Experian, which will make your score go up. Now, second thing is you want to get any secure credit cards, whether it be with your bank. I'm with Bank of America, and so I have their secure card. But there's also other companies out there like Open Sky, which is a great one, since they report to all three credit bureaus. You want to get a card that reports to all three credit bureaus every 30 days. So that will be a way to boost up your score. So I have Open Sky, I have my Bank of America, and I have something called Self. Self is a great, awesome tool. You start off with a loan. You pretty much, how these credit cards work, you have to do a security deposit. With Open Sky, it's $300. With Self, I believe it's $200. I've done it months past, but I've been seeing my score go up, so I wanted to share it with you. Once you do that, Self will do a loan with you, and I believe after 3 successful payments, you will be able to get a Self credit card. So with that Self credit card, that also gives you the opportunity to do some purchases. And when it comes to purchases now, you guys, you want to use these cards, but make sure that you're using 10% or less. So therefore, if your card limit is $300, you make sure you don't spend no more now, no more than $30, if that. Me, I use it for gas. I'll use it for little knickknacks that I wanna, you know, just a quick purchase that's like $6, $10, doesn't matter. But as long as you're using it every month, they will report every month. When it comes to the credit bureaus, I think their cycle is between every 19 the 19th to the 19th. So that's how they would report. So pay your secure cards on time. If you tend to forget, kind of like me, I put mine on, all of them are on auto pay. So auto pay mean it'll come out, it'll be paid on time, your credit will be looking good. But I just gave you 2 tips. You use Experian Boost, that's one. 2, we're doing unsecured cards, and unsecured card could be one from your bank. You can do self, and you can do open sky, because these here, they prove to be real good. So as long as they report every 30 days, you want to do that. Next step now is to, if once you're past the stage where you don't need to use a secure card and the card becomes unsecured, make sure you're getting a card that will either give you a credit limit of $500 and up. And there's a lot of companies out there. If you're already with, if you're with Bank of America, my Bank of America secure card became unsecured. So with that, you get your deposit back. You get an unsecured card, your score goes up. Now, also, if you decide to use a card that have a credit limit that is between $500, $1,000, up to $3,000, $5,000, depending on your credit score. If that comes through for you, your score goes up. So basically, what I've been telling you, my score went from a 535 and it elevated almost to a 700. With what I'm telling you, what I did, I got boosted up to 121 points. And that is excellent. Now, for those things that are on your report that is not yours, you make sure you write a letter to all 3 credit bureaus, put a copy of the police report, and they will take them off. But you got to make sure that you write your letter and state which credit accounts is not yours. Make sure you staple the police report, and so that they may have it, and that takes care of that. But on your road to recovery, just know that if you ever get a card, you don't want to spend no more than 10%. Now, the things that they don't tell you, I also have me a Badcock account, and unfortunately, no one really told me about revolving credit. That's known anything. Revolving credit is anything that is like a store that you can go to and it bills credit, or they report to your credit, but you don't have a card for it, and you're continuing to pay, and you're paying on time. Now, when it comes to Badcock, I think when you first sign up, they give you a credit limit of $3,000. Well, you can't spend no more than $300. And then if it goes up to $5,000, well, you can't spend no more than $500 or less. It has to be 5 or less for a $5,000 revolving credit. For a $3,000 revolving credit, it's $300 or less. So with that being said, don't let these people sucker you into sales and more. Oh, you're doing so good, getting more. The whole point, you guys, is to have a high credit score, because credit is what makes the world go round. Credit is like your passport to getting what you need. And so without good credit, it's really hard to maneuver to either open up a new business, buy a home, get a car loan, get anything. Even if you want to get a new credit card, if your credit is crappy, it's difficult to do so. I also wanted to tell you guys, once you do these things and you're on top of it, you're going to be sitting on top of the world. But I just wanted to share this tip with you. And for those of you that are suffering from identity theft, there is a way out. Unfortunately, it does take time. The system takes time, but it can be done, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. You can add credit tools like on my account. If I open up a bank account or if I open up a new line of credit of any sort, they have to call me. That's one of the solutions that I put on my credit report, that I must be contacted by anybody who says I've applied. And if I do not, and if I pretty much tell them that I don't agree or I don't answer my phone, they know that I didn't open it. So that's another solution you can do. Also, once you do this police report, you do have a 7-year credit monitoring. Unfortunately, it's like a block. So no matter what you try to do, it's difficult for them to even access your credit report because it puts a freeze on it. But it's a good thing and it's an annoying thing, especially if you're the one trying to, do a purchase, open a card or whatever. They just have to contact you, and so it's always difficult. But in the meantime, you're still protected. So that's the great thing. So this is Cindy J. I don't want to keep talking and blabbing on, but I just want to tell you, I wanted to share this quick tips with you, and they actually do work. And just want you to know, if you like this video, please thumb up, please comment, and please subscribe. This is Cindy J signing out. Love, peace. See you on the other side.